The human chain along Mohammed Mahmoud Street, which was the front lines of the street battles, designates the beginning of a ceasefire between demonstrators and state security forces. But before the peace, chaos ensued through chemical bombardment unleashed by government forces.
People are having a hard time breathing upon getting shot by tear gas, and they're about 100 feet away from where it's shot. Everyone here is civilians. You can see women here, there are children, there are young people, and all of them are in the crossfire.
Its toxic smoke has come to symbolize the brutality of Egypt's security forces. During the 5 days of violent street battles between protesters and police, makeshift clinics and hospitals in Tahrir Square were overwhelmed with tear gas victims. Some did not survive. The Egyptian Health Ministry reports 7 people died from asphyxiation caused by tear gas. Innocent bystanders have also fallen victim, like this woman who inhaled the gas while grocery shopping in the downtown area.
أنا واقفة بعيد والله كنت واقفة بعيد ورزت اتخنقت ولقيت البتاع كيفت في عيني وفي مناخيري وضغط وكنت واقفة بعيد هم اللي السبب بتوع السكتة يحدفوا عليهم ويخلي الشباب تهز أكتر تهكت أكتر.
Demonstrators and medical personnel charge police with using tear gas excessively. Some suggest that the tear gas used against protesters is more toxic than that used during the so-called January 25th revolution, possibly due to the use of expired canisters. Samir, who was unconscious half an hour before this interview, explains why the gas had such a devastating effect.
منتهي الصلاحية. 2 دي المفروض بتتضرب من يعني مسافة لا يقل عن 320 متر. دي بتتضرب علينا من مسافة أقل من 20 متر. ودي ممنوعة دوليا. ممنوعة أنها تتضرب على أي حد. دي نوعها CS. بتتضرب علينا كتجربة لينا حاجة زي كده، بس دي بتعمل تسبباتها يعني التعرضات بتاعتها شديدة قوي.
The noxious clouds of smoke were so devastating it was impossible at times for ambulances to wade through the fallen bodies.
This is a moped ambulance. They're using these moped ambulances because they have accessibility to get in through these crowds and make it to the Interior Ministry, where a lot of the injuries and a lot of the casualties are coming through.
The medicine used by doctors earlier in the year to resuscitate victims of tear gas has been inadequate this time.
Severity of cases increased. They're using different type of gas, which make a patient come into convulsion, repeated vomiting of unknown cause, which may be from toxicity of organophosphorus toxicity or something else. So we're using some solution like glucose plus mucogel plus water to making protective gel or protective coat against this gas.
Human rights organizations and medical personnel have sent the gas canisters to laboratories for analysis, helping them devise new treatments.
We are trying to find a remedy for this gas bombs. We surf the internet looking for its chemical contents. This some kind of different of those bombs used before. It's not the same. It's different in its infliction over the human. You can feel scratches over your skin. Every skin you can feel scratches in your eye, in your nose, and you have a problems in your breath, and sometimes it becomes to be a heart attack.
Go.
On Wednesday evening of last week, security forces broke a truce between protesters and pounded the side streets leading into the square with tear gas and rubber bullets. Al Jazeera reported tear gas was released into Tahrir Square, where families and thousands of women gathered to lend their support. Almost immediately, the protesters were affected. According to the State Department's 2010 fiscal year report on foreign assistance, more than $1.7 million of non-lethal weapons, including tear gas, were exported to Egypt from the United States. Canisters collected by protesters and doctors indicate that most of the tear gas was produced by 2 companies in Pennsylvania.
So here are some of the gas canisters that the protesters have been collecting. This is another one of the CTS the Combined Tactical Systems, which is manufactured in Jamestown, Pennsylvania. Quite obviously well written, made in the USA.
The other U.S. company with tear gas canisters all over the streets of Egypt is Federal Laboratories, which is based in Salzburg, Pennsylvania, and is owned by British military contractor BAE Systems. This medical volunteer describes the side effects of merely taking the Federal Laboratories canister out of a plastic bag.
الريحة صعبة جدا، الريحة بتاعتها صعبة جدا وبتوجع العين بطريقة غير طبيعية. وصعوبة جامدة جدا في النفس، يعني دي بعد ما اتضربت وبعد ما خلصت وخلاص بردت ولسه أول ما طلعتها دلوقتي المنظر باين.
Both companies describe their products as, quote, less lethal. They have come under fire for deaths caused by the use of their tear gas by one of their major clients, the Israeli government. Combined Tactical Systems flies an Israeli flag over their building in Jamestown. Despite the immense use of tear gas, protesters continue to hold Tahrir Square, proving their resilience and resistance overcame the toxic gases used against them.
We will take our rights too, inshallah. The gas is it's effective and very dangerous, but we don't fear the gas. We don't fear the gas. We don't fear to die here in the square. You know, this is a sign in Arabic. In Arabic, Shahid Taht al-Talab, which means we can die here anytime. I'm dying here. I will die here. Or they go.
While the fighting has stopped for now, human rights groups are investigating the use of tear gas by Egyptian security forces in recent days. Jihan Hafiz for The Real News in Cairo, Egypt.